Rock and roller? Are we rock and roller? How do you like my monster suit? One of the great things about my work is that it's so dynamic, and I love managing an extremely dynamic and busy business. So I'm about to live stream to the United States, where I'm going to present a fantastic monster of a suit to a great client of mine. But I also have clients here in the store that just walked in, and I'm so happy that they walked in. You know what I mean? I have no preference whether a client makes an appointment or whether they walk in. But having said that though, obviously if you make an appointment with me, right, then I know you're coming and I have staff ready and geared up to look after you, right? But if you do just walk in, I will be extremely welcome to you. But I don't know how busy we would be, and I don't know how well that you would be looked after compared to how well we can look after you. So whenever people email me for, with queries, is it walk-in, is it appointment, I say, look, it's entirely up to you, all right? And depending on how busy we are, we will do our utmost to take great care of you. So that's one thing to consider. Going back to what I was saying at the start, it's just that I love running such a multi-dynamic business. Prior to the pandemic, my business was also already extremely dynamic with so much going on in my store, as well as so much going on in my office, working with mail order clients. Pandemic hit, much less foot traffic in the store, huge amount of live streams every day. Now, the trick is, balancing it all, okay? Balancing it with clients who want to be live streamed to, balancing it with whether we have clients in the store, like we do right now. And also, to give you an example, I took 2 mail orders yesterday, and after chatting with the clients, ironically, I think I took 4 mail orders yesterday. Ironically, 2 of the clients declined during a call, okay? And that has nothing to do with being live streamed or anything. They declined during a call. They said, no, I think we can just hack it out over WhatsApp. And the day before that, one of my clients, also in the United States, also declined going on a call. And he said we can basically sort it all out by WhatsApp. So we are experts. I am an expert in looking after you in any facet. Whether you live here in Hong Kong and come and visit my shop, or also want to do it all by WhatsApp, or I come and visit you at your office or your home. Whether you're visiting Hong Kong for a limited period of time, I have someone here right now who has just walked in. I've never met her before. She's leaving Saturday, but I will give her an amazing suit, absolutely stunning suit done by Saturday. The best thing was yesterday, all right? Day before yesterday, 1:15, guy walks in. He said, I have an award ceremony. So day before yesterday is Tuesday. Guy walks in, he said, at 1:15, he said, I have an award ceremony tomorrow night. I need a suit for it, all right? So by the time I wrap with him, it's say 2 something. By the time I have fabric in hand and stuff, it's say 3 something, okay? Fabric in hand to cut. So I started working on the suit only at 3 something on Tuesday, but yesterday he walks in 3 o'clock on the nose, and he has a suit done in less than 24 hours. And it is perfect, and he looks so good. The suit is a stunner. He's a big guy, but he opted for one of my 4D fits. That's what he came for, and that's what he got. We knocked it out of the park in about 23 hours. And I'm going to text him after this call and ask him if he won the award. But the main thing is he was so happy, and I think the best thing about my work, and I've said it before, other than meeting someone new every hour on the hour, the best thing about my work is completion. When the client is just like, wow, you know what I mean, and they have one of my one-of-ones, and they're over the moon, and it's I don't know if it's a lifelong memory, but it's a long-serving memory, which pays me back multifold. Now, let's call the client, who I believe is in Chicago and is eagerly awaiting seeing the new suit. And I finished this suit pretty fast as well. So if you could all like and share the live, that would help me a lot. Hey, buddy. You all right?
I'm great.
Are you at work?
No, I'm at home.
You're at home? What do you got behind you?
The baseball game.
Who's playing? This is the playoffs, right?
Yeah, Yankees, Blue Jays.
So the Yankees beat the Red Sox in round one.
Yes.
Okay. Incredible. They haven't won a title in the longest time ever.
No.
Are you a Yankees fan?
No. White Sox, but they suck.
Okay.
They're terrible.
When was the last time they won a title?
05.
Okay, not that. 20 years, it's a long time. But you guys got a lot of teams. I remember watching a movie about the White Sox in about the 80s or 90s, some sort of scandal about them.
Yeah, that was like in the early
1900s? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't remember the movie.
Joe Jackson, he cheated. He
Yeah.
threw the World Series.
I can't remember the movie, but I know that I did watch this movie.
Eight
Men Out. That's it. Yeah. That's it. I think I've got death at my doorway right now. So my eyes are just peering. Yes, it is. The fucking Grim Reaper just walked in. You know what I mean? He carries a weight of a shadow so long, large, and hefty that it is just, it's not thunderous. It's like without any sound, the floor opens up and swallows you in. Okay?
I have to meet him in person.
You really want to meet him? Are you sure you want to meet him?
I think we could. One day we'll meet him.
Sita. So, I actually am really buzzing because your suit is better than I could imagine, all right? And I'm also super happy because we got on a call last Wednesday, which was National Day for me. And actually, I wrapped the suit on Tuesday for me, day before yesterday. So inside 6 days, which was great. But I could only connect with you because of this Jewish holiday. Tell me about the Jewish holiday.
Yeah. We live in huts for 8 days.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's called Sukkot.
Okay.
We live in a hut. Like, we build a hut
Yeah.
in our backyard, and it signifies the 40 years of the desert that the Israelites wandered the desert for. So we commemorate that with 8 days of, like, eating all of our meals and all of that. It's a holiday. So the first 2 days and the last 2 days, we go full Sabbath mode, meaning no TV, no phone, no electronics, no driving.
Yeah.
In the middle, like, you're still celebrating, but it's like halfway in, if that makes sense. Like,
I understand.
you're celebrating,
But this is not a national holiday, correct?
I mean, not in America.
No. What about Yom Kippur? Is that a national holiday?
There's no
Rosh
national
Hashanah?
holiday.
But if you're
Yeah,
Jewish,
but
your
they're not like
company
in
will give you the
America.
day off, and it's a paid day off.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know someone called Gary Neville?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch the video that he just put out?
I
Did you hear
not.
about it?
I saw a lot on Twitter about it, but I didn't see what he was
So
saying.
he didn't have to do that, right? You know what I mean?
No.
I mean, it's got nothing to do with him. This guy's probably got wealth of at least, I'm not even just pulling this out of my ass, right? You know, I've heard this online and stuff. He's got wealth of at least 100 million pounds, right? Right? You know, what's 100 million pounds? It's a lot of fucking money. This guy won like nearly 10 titles with Manchester United, right? He won 2 Champions Leagues or something, 4 FA Cups, 2 League Cups. I think he's captain England. He's captain Manchester United. Played for England 85 times. So he didn't have to come out and say that stuff, right? But, you know, good on him for saying it. And look, I have no dog in this fight whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not even a Manchester United fan, bro. Gary's a couple of years older than me. So I'm a diehard Liverpool fan. So growing up, I didn't really like Gary Neville. But in the course of his 20-odd-year media career, he's turned into a national icon. Not a global icon yet, but those who love soccer everywhere, including the United States and anywhere else, will know Gary Neville. Because he's probably the smartest man in
It's the
football.
guy, they made Ted Lasso after him, like the guy in, like, he's massive. I happen to love soccer, football, like, I love it.
So he came
I'm a
out.
Tom Kemp
He
fan.
came out and condemned, what's going on in the United Kingdom and the attacks on the synagogue and stuff. And I was very proud of him because it's not something he had to do, and I'm sure that he would have been ready for the backlash. And it's not just the hate in the comments, but it's like all the politicians. My views lean right, okay, but it's all the politicians on the right. White males, young and old, that have completely disagreed with him. And so he's
jumped to shit. It's a crazy world right now.
crazy stuff, bro. Look, I'm so sorry that for the shit that you have to endure. You know what I mean? and I hope things get better for your culture and stuff.
Sounds like it's at the end right now. That was the news we just saw, today. Right after
that's what I read this morning as well. You know what I mean? Fingers crossed it is. Let me show you this remarkable suit.
Let's see this.
Okay? And remember, bro, this is not fluff. If you don't like it, you got to fucking tell me. Okay?
I always tell you.
All right. So here we go. Hopefully, if you can't see or hear me at any point, you just holler, okay? So hopefully you can see me, all right? So we're gonna look at me first, and I just want to do a recap. I'm over the moon that I got to make your suit out of this fabric. It's my current favorite, Vitaly Barberis, the world's oldest fabric maker. This is the newest collection, Maestro Super 120s. They're the real fucking deal, and this is the suit fabric that you selected. I couldn't have been happier with it. But just to reinforce what I was telling you, I couldn't wear one of the suits on last Wednesday because I had to go to this National Day celebration invited by my chief executive. So I was wearing a black suit when I spoke to you last. But I am wearing a suit from this collection right now for you, okay? And I have another suit. So I made 2 suits for my trip to London. I made these 2 suits. This one's about to go for dry cleaning. So unfortunately, my housekeeper rolled it up, but I was like, I didn't tell you to roll it up. I just told you I was going to take it to work. So I have 2 suits from this collection right here. And I think you're going to love it. I know. Always remember that when I say I think, it really means I know. And this is your new baby. Oh my goodness. It's fucking nutty. It's incredible. And as we all know, okay, so Vitaly Barberis may have more longevity, but Brunello probably have more fame. And the lining is Brunello, okay? And just to tell you that it's the real deal, look, I've got it in my Vitaly Barberis suit jacket here. Maestro Super 120 with the Brunello lining. I've got its partner inside this one. And this is all brand new. Like, I literally got all this stock before going to London, and then there was a mad rush for me to make these 2 suits. I didn't even think I would make 2 more suits, but I was like, this is just too good. And with the lineup of soccer stars that I had, this is all I needed. I didn't have to, even when I went to Southampton to see Matt Letizia and James Beattie, I didn't need to take a whole bunch of fucking stuff. I just took this. I was like, why the fuck wouldn't they want to just wear this stuff? So I just made a post of Alan Shearer, the GOAT, right? And he's probably wearing I don't know which one of these grays. He's wearing maybe that one, but he just was at the Soccer Legends Awards at Grosvenor House in London. And he's wearing a double-breasted suit made by me, and he posted, right? Always dressed in Sam. So welcome to this small club. Your jacket is immense. We have a single button, a Mazzoni button, which is double stamped in Mazzoni, okay? And of course, the dinner button you're well versed in, all right? Floating lapel. Obviously not pressed down, the real deal. So always remember to tell your dry cleaner what to do. I've just had an amazing client from Boston, okay? And he's been my client for 26 years. And he flew in, quick meeting, ordered a suit and a sport coat, right? And I shipped it to him. I did the fitting immediately in the shop. I didn't see him a second time. I did a video call to present the goods. Shipped him the suits, had Brunello lining. His fucking dry cleaner, okay? Like, he just didn't send for dry cleaning, he sent for pressing. And whoever he sent it for pressing for completely fucked it up and pressed the whole thing down and spoiled it, okay? So he said that the guy that he uses cannot fix it. So what he's done is he's immediately, without even me being able to offer to pick it up by sending him a shipping label, he's already shipped the jackets back to me. So I mention this all the time to everyone that I speak to, and in person here in the shop. And it's rare that something like that happens. But even a guy with his disposable income, probably using this dry cleaner forever, the dry cleaner fucked this thing up. So always remember, like I always tell you before I ship a suit to you, look, you have a masterpiece here, okay? You can go into all mid-tier to low-tier brands, and including Hugo Boss, Ted Baker Polster, and they probably press down, and you don't want that. You want a beautiful float. I would say it would be invented by, I would say Canali made it mainstream in the 80s and 90s. And a nice wide peak lapel, then our signature 2 holes one side, 1 hole the other side. little covering of the Barchetta breast pocket, but there's the curve and kick. The deep press stitch everywhere, the finite line. Even I'm wearing the deep press stitch, the finite line. Of course, you can put anything in here. You know this. I put business cards, sometimes my specs. You can put nothing at all, your own handkerchief, pocket square, or you can utilize the built-in pocket square. If we ever meet in person, we must both dress in our respective suits and somewhat twin, okay? So, as we come down the jacket, you can see that I've done gorgeous hacking pockets for you, not as aggressive as the British style, which would be more slanted, and without the float, which I don't think you need, right? Our signature kiss. So nice size pocket flap, kissing ticket pocket, deep press stitch on the pocket flaps, fully lined pocket flaps, fully lined pocket, secret pocket, okay? The works. When we look at the cuffs, sensational Tom Ford-esque 5-button cuffs, but overlapping buttons, okay? On a fully functional cuff. Every button opens. You have a masterpiece here. Even the little buttons, all of them, are double stamped in Marzoni. I think you make great decisions, and the suit, the features, the attributes, they're so dynamic because with the extra holes here but no coloring, the one hole down each side with the coloring goes so well. The secondary button, you will wear it primary, secondary, open like that. Okay, so I mean, it's just for me, it's great, right? You know, I'm a suit maker, right? So I'm gonna salivate over this shit. And you're a connoisseur in suits, so you're gonna love shit like this as well, right? And this is what makes my stuff one of ones, and this is what makes your suit a one of one. And then you've got a gauntlet cuff, a real gauntlet cuff, deep press stitch on the gauntlet cuff. It's not just tacked on. Look, it opens up, and you've got the lining on the inside, the Brunello Bemberg. All right. And then when I open the jacket up, you always say you run hot. So there you go, just the way you wanted, the minimalistic lining, right? Isn't that fucking incredible? The Neapolitan style. So Death has taken over one of the counters, so I'll stay here rather than move. But look at this. So this is the Neapolitan style, right? And I ran through all of that with you last Wednesday. And so I generally wear half lining. I have done a lot of Neapolitan suits for myself. They're primarily my winter suits. They're heavier. But mine is half lining, okay? And yours is full on Neapolitan style with lining to protect a bit of the yoke, okay? You want the lining on your shoulders because you're always constantly putting it on and off and it's hanging on your shoulders. Lining inside the sleeves, a must, because that's where you're getting the most wear and tear, right? And then lining just to cover up the seams. Are you happy with this so far?
Oh, it's magnificent.
You've got your name spelled correctly, lockaway pockets, okay? And you've got the Vitali Barberis label down here, the new label, the Maestro Super 120s to reflect the fabric. Utility pocket here, another lockaway pocket up here, cigar, what's it called, pen, and what's the other thing called, laser pointer pocket. And then how did this work out? Is this okay for you? Can you read it out for me, please?
Yeah. Caleb, Micah, Bella. I love it.
And this is how it comes out? You're happy with it exactly the way it is, correct? Isn't it great that I can offer this service?
I think it's fantastic.
I think it's fantastic. Yeah, I'm so glad you're pleased. And then underneath the collar, Marzoni flannel. All right. So keeping it a bit etro-esque without it being too wild. You can still turn up the collar and not look like a clown. And I mean, fuck it. This jacket is jet fuel, bro. When it's on you, because it's built for your size, right? How good it's gonna look. Now look, forget me being the model. Look at the wasting into the body, right? You can see the indentation, right? And then of course we're completely different, but the shoulders are so good. It's stuck to my collar, even though it's not my jacket, and there's not a single ruffle, right? And then you can see the 4D fit dip into the back. You can see the indentation into the back, correct? Right, so definitely a fitted jacket. Any questions for me?
No, this is par for the course. We've done this before, but I love it. It's magnificent.
Excellent.
So thank you.
So great trousers to go with it. I think buckles in this era are must. You can wear a belt with jeans, right? Pocket guard, matching Marzoni buttons, braces buttons on the inside, shirt stays. This will keep your shirt locked in and pristine, no sloppiness. Crotch guard, brother, I've said it over and over again because you're hung to your knees. And then heel guard for wear and tear. Okay, extra secret pockets as well. You've got one in the waistline and you've got one in the front right pocket. Cool? Any questions?
No, can't wait to see it
in
person.
Yeah, and the fabric is magnificent. Okay, it feels so good. And then my little gift to you.
No, it's a beautiful shirt.
Fucking beautiful shirt, right? Fucking beautiful shirt, right? Mother of pearl buttons. There's your initials, okay? You can button the shirt, regular or tight, tight or regular. And you can also cuff the shirt. So you can button on the inside as normal. You cuff outwards. I've got the same type of shirt, cuff that you have. So buttons or cuffs. Could I get the jacket? Where's the jacket? And can you give me the jacket? And who the fuck says a shirt like this doesn't go great underneath this jacket?
Looks incredible.
Looks great, right?
Yeah.
So, any questions for me at all?
None. I know what I'm getting. I'm excited to get it, and I can't wait to wear it.
I can't wait for you to get it. I want you to love it, and I want comprehensive feedback because obviously your sizes have changed dramatically since we last made you a suit. Okay?
Yeah.
Great stuff, buddy. I'm so grateful to you for your trust and faith in me. You know what I mean? God bless you and your family. I mean that. You're an amazing guy. And the amount of trust and faith you put in me, I mean, it just, I don't even know what the fuck to say.
It's easy. It's easy.
No, don't say anything. You know what I mean? I'm grateful to you. Guys like you feed my family. You know what I mean? I'm appreciative towards you.
And I feel the same way because you dress me well and I'm able to walk out with confidence, and I appreciate that. So thank you.
I'll talk to you in a few days after you receive this, okay?
Can't wait.
Thank you, bro. God bless you. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Let's go to the office. Nothing is set up. Naren, thank you so much. What time is she coming for fitting?
Tomorrow 4.
And then ready Saturday?
Yeah.
She didn't want to do a fitting today?
I'll try Saturday, couldn't.
Okay. Great. I'll turn it around. We'll figure it out. TikTok, I'm trying to figure out how to turn this around. There we go. Okay, so how was that? I'm happy to take questions on about the call, about the client, about the suit that I presented, about my business. And if there are no questions or if it's like silly time, then I will go. So I'm really happy to have a great conversation with you. Excited, Antita, thank you. Yeah, I thought the call was, I've worked with the guy many times before, and it's a consultation, it's a presentation, so not a consultation. Consultation, is a massive deep dive into everything that I do, right? And so forth. I think any viewer would prefer the consultation to watch, right? Someone watching from afar. Obviously, the consultations sweep you guys off your feet because you see me fully in action. The presentations are just, me showing off the goods that I've made. But, I'm not knocking anything. I'm just saying that for me, consultations are the best sort of live streams for an audience. Do I have a shirt in that color that was inside of the jacket? I don't understand what you're saying. What does that mean? You're talking about the shirt that I just made for the guy? Do I think Hong Kong is worth visiting? I've lived here my whole life. I love my city. Of course it's worth visiting. Yes, thank you. My hair is awesome. I made the shirt, so of course I have the fabric. Derek, send me your measurements through the measurement chart on my website, and then I'll make you something amazing. Please keep the questions coming quick and fast. So I don't hate anything. I don't even hate haters, and I don't look at trends either. My job is to bring my client's vision to life. I create, I don't dictate. Yeah, I'm so happy that Rian helped me out with the consultation day before yesterday, and you can see how much he's grown. And Ryan, I appreciate you saying that. Well, it just depends, Maddie, how busy I am, and I don't like deadlines. You know what I mean? I don't work towards people's deadlines. I work on what's comfortable for me. But if you listen to my monologue, for example, I had the consultation with him last Wednesday. It's Thursday in Hong Kong. I was ready my Tuesday, so inside 6 days I was ready, but he could only get on the call today. So that's 8 days later. I'll ship the suit to him. He'll receive it within 48 hours, right? So that's about 10 days. But I'm not making any promises to anybody about timing. I don't work to deadlines. And that's pretty much it. So a suit starts at 1,000 sterling. My suit costs 3,000 sterling. I definitely have my own inspirations for my own style, but as a tailor, again, it is my job to create, not dictate. Of course, I make blazers. Bro, please, I'm going to tell you something. Some guy from Mexico, Colombia, I don't know, fuck, he's from Mexico, text me. And a lot of people, when they text me, you text me on WhatsApp, right? And they will ask, can I make an appointment, this, that, whatever, you know what I mean? Or even on email. Now, if you're texting me on WhatsApp, you've got to find my WhatsApp, right? You've got to add me on WhatsApp, and you've got to send me a text on WhatsApp. You're dialoguing with me. The question that I hate, okay, you know what I mean? And I don't like to use that word, is can you tell me your address? And my reply always, you know, is, are you kidding me? And then I just go to Google, I click copy and paste, and I send them the Google page of Sam Taylor. I mean, and so Tiger Woods, you mother and father, they gave you a name, God gave you a name, but your handle is Tiger Woods. I don't understand. You don't even have a display picture. You're asking me, do I do blazers? If I'm making a suit, isn't it obvious that I make blazers? I just, you know, the concept of the question, it makes no sense to me. You like my watch? There. Why am I rude to customers? Tell me who I was rude to. I only see one customer, the customer I just dealt with. I wasn't rude to him. There's a lady that purchased a 3-piece suit from Naren just now that I greeted. I wasn't rude to her. So where's the rudeness? Where's the customer, first of all? Where's the customer? I'm in Hong Kong. Jeez. Even I'm fascinated by the watch. I've had the watch for so long and I'm still fascinated by it. I don't know if I'm a great businessman. I just work very, very, very hard. The person who asked about the blazer could be a future customer. Well, the person who asked about the blazer, he wants to be a future customer. He should know exactly the type of person that he's working with, right? No, I'm happy and very, very busy here. I've gone on tour before. I had a massive 25-day tour in London. You can see how I tore it up, how many celebrities I work with, how many people I work with whilst vacationing. I've done that in Manila. I've done that in Dallas. I've done that in Dubai. I was born in Hong Kong. My shop is in Hong Kong. Okay, listen. I think I'm going to get out of here, guys. First, I'm going to say goodbye to Instagram. Very sad when you have me all to yourself. You can really ask me anything and learn a lot of stuff. But it's just silly city. And if you want to ask a couple of more questions, you can jump onto TikTok.